All right, cool guys. So I'm gonna say that I'm really impressed with the Akai Force. Best comparison that I have for it would be the MPCX would be a tank, which could slowly go through anything that's in its path, and it's fully capable of doing what this is. Now, that being said, this would be more of a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, where it'll get to the same destination this can, but like that, real fast. And it'll take side routes to get there, and that's the best analogy I could come up with for right now. As far as the reason I'm doing is because I've had a lot of people ask me which one would I prefer. I prefer both of them because I like this because I can get in here to the nitty gritty. I'm familiar with it. The screen's bigger. I can tilt the screen. I got all my Q-Link controls, everything. This reminds me of the MPC Live when it came out. There's a little bit of menu diving and stuff like that, but it's super, super awesome. The screen's a little bit different. This is 7-inch, this is 10-inch, so we all know where this is going, right? Here in about 7 months, we're probably going to announce a bigger Force, and honestly, I'll buy it because it is super, super dope. The way that I work in the MPC, I'll take one sequence, then I'll convert it to 8 different sequences, and then I mute out my parts. One thing that I noticed about that was I wasn't able to mute out my audio parts. You can copy them and delete them in your different scenes, but as far as the fast workflow, you can do all your audio tracks, mute them out. It's really, really cool. The update on the MPC does not come with the hype engine. This has a hype engine in it. One thing that I'm going to say about the MPC, whenever you buy it, you're going to want to probably hook it up to a USB keyboard. It does have chord progressions and stuff like that. It's not necessary to have a keyboard, but you probably want to have a keyboard or something like that in it. Now, this right here, you already have a keyboard. It's very, very, very cool. Now, as far as getting an MPC Live or this, I would get that. I would get the Force, just because of the keys in it. It doesn't have the battery life, which is a downer, but you know, you can't get everything all in one box. So these knobs right here are the same. They feel nice and meaty. There's no wiggle room whatsoever. They're the same as on the MPCX. You got clicky buttons. These are clicky. These are soft. No, these are clicky too. Yeah, they all click. We all like that clicky sound. As far as the sounds, you can take the sounds of a project and put it straight into here, and it'll jive. You can hook this up MIDI to this and do all that. I will do some videos on that. As far as the size comparison, up and down, like without the top of the screen on the MPC, they're the same up and down, right? Left to right, of course, the MPCX is going to be a lot, well, it's probably about 6 inches bigger on the other side. But as far as the foot switches, inputs, the instrument ends, the MIDI outs, and the CV gate outs, it's got some CV gate out here. And I think it actually fixed that whole multi-timbral MIDI issue that we were having on the MPCX. But like I said, when they come out with a bigger one and better one, you're damn right I'm going to buy it. Akai puts out some really nice products, and I felt right at home with this. As soon as I got it, I turned it on, and it made sense to me immediately because it worked the same way that I do in here. So now I can arrange my songs and everything. I can really get into, I like the screen size and everything on here. Honestly, you can do the same thing, if not more, on here. So it's kind of hard. If you want to get there fast and to get all crazy and swirly and find your fastest route there, this is a good box. This one here is, like I say, just as powerful. And the 2.4, they just released the clip mode where you can have, I think, 16 programs of different clips. So it's the same layout, it's just different. On the chords modes, there's guitar, where if you're looking at a guitar, or if you're a guitar player, it'll make sense to you. It'll show you what fret you're on, and you can actually pick up a guitar and play what the tablature says on this here and play it on a live guitar. It's pretty dope. Same on a bass. It's got different scales and everything. This has got different scales too. The pads on here, I love the MPC pads. You know, these are going to be always my favorite, and the MPC is always going to be the king. Now, I'm going to feed some of these audio out into here, and utilize this, guys, whenever you get it, because you don't need much when you buy this Akai Force. You won't need a MIDI keyboard. I tried to hook up my Akai USB keyboard to see if it would even power on, and it does. Everything works the same way. It's perfect the way it's supposed to work. But you don't need a keyboard with it because of the way the pads are laid out. It is insane the way that you can play an instrument with these keys and the scales that they have provided. It's almost physically impossible to do without this setup right here, which is super, super cool. I don't want to keep running on and on because I'm going to make some more videos on this. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you want me to demo anything on here, I'll be more than happy to crack it open and figure it out. Other than that, man, I appreciate my supporters and my subscribers. Those of you for the first time here, I'm going to be dissecting this box. So, and I will be utilizing them both together to show how you can use them both together. But which one's best for me? Honestly, I'll always love my MPCX. There's nothing that I can't do on my MPCX. And like I said, Tank, Ferrari. They'll both get you to the same destination you need, but with the different keys and different layout, more workflow equals more beats, man. So I appreciate everybody for watching. I'm going to turn these on here and see if I can put a decent video together where you can see the colors of the screens and everything like that. I appreciate all you guys. Be well, and I will holler at you later.